Okay, I just closed my door. And what's up everybody? This is the Push07. You all know who I am, and if you don't, then welcome to my channel. This is a place where I upload videos that relate to the Pokemon nature. And yeah, anyway, today is actually a Wi-Fi match, which I promised you guys, and it is a roulette match versus Sweaty123, aka Juan, aka Juanito, aka what the heck, stop calling me, whoever, and aka You Got Predicted, which is his new YouTube channel, which needs some more subscribers, so make sure to go subscribe to him. Well, you know, go watch his videos first, but I'm pretty sure you'll like them if you enjoy my stuff. So anyway, let's look at the team preview here, looking at what we got dealt to us. It is a roulette, so what that means is we get 6 random Pokemon from all our stashes. I actually got myself a Tyranitar lead, which was okay, you know, even though he's not actually a lead set. He does not have the Stealth Rocks. But, you know, I guess, actually, you know, it's not very useful for me to start with the Tyranitar because he's going to set up Sandstorm and that's just going to damage all my stuff. He's actually got 2 things that don't take Sandstorm damage. But, yeah, the only things that have special attacks on my team are Torkoal and Tyranitar, so that's what I have to deal with. Good thing he doesn't have any, like, special walls, or no, physical walls, sorry. He has a special wall though, that's the Snorlax, and I led with my Godzilla. This thing has superpower, so I'm just gonna go for it, and I'm like, okay, this is gonna kill Snorlax. It's fighting move, it's 2 times effective. Snorlax has lower defense than special defense, so it's gonna take him. And its HP's going down, 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 and it stops, and I'm just like, oh crap, now he's gonna kill me with an Earthquake. And yeah, he kills me with an Earthquake because I lost defense due to the superpower. So maybe could have taken it otherwise, but definitely not with the defense drop. So there goes my Tyranitar, first turn. He actually lives the Sandstorm damage, so now he's got this little Snorlax to fodder out if he pleases. I should have gone for the Brick Break here, thinking, or knowing that he has only one thing to resist it, which is a Victory Bell, which is still fragile in its own way. But he actually switches out to his Durant, which takes that thing like a champ. I guess he sent it in because he wanted to hit me with a super effective X-Scissor or Iron Head. But I actually switched out to my Torkoal, predicting one of those, and he actually predicts that as well and switches out to his Prince Dress. So we're making predictions all over the place here. It's getting crazy. And I got this Torkoal out here. I'm predicting a Scald because I'm thinking he's just going to want to go for the safe move, predicting me to like rocks or whatever. But he goes for an Ice Beam, I guess, predicting me to go into one of my grass types, either Meganium or Leafeon. But it doesn't work out for him because I got thick fat, bro. And so I take a little bit of damage from my Sandstorm, and now I go for the Metronome. Yeah, because this thing is just like Metronome and Sleep Talk. So get off a knockoff on his little Durant, which is great because now he can't get Leftovers recovery. He goes for an Iron Head, I live it and go for Metronome, hoping to get something like Fire Blast, but I get Soft Boiled, so I'm like, you know, that's cool, alright. I'm not going to try and risk any more Metronome, so I'm actually going to switch out this turn, going into my Torkoal, seeing as it's probably going to wall him out if he doesn't have Earthquake or Stone Edge. He goes for a Home Claws though, then that scared me quite a bit because I was like, oh crap, now Stone Edge might kill me. But it still has a chance to miss because it goes back up to regular accuracy since he does have the Hustle ability. But it turns out he doesn't have Stone Edge. He was running like Iron Head, Baton Pass, Home Claws, and X-Scissor. So I know that my Torkoal can wall him now, so that's going to be a great switch in for his Durant later in the game. I'll keep that in mind. So he sends out his Krookodile. As I get up rocks, it's going to damage a lot of his switch-ins, really nice, get a little bit of Sandstorm damage, Leftovers damage, and I switch out predicting an Earthquake. He actually goes for a Toxic, either wanting to take the Lava Plume or just Toxicking whatever I switch in. So it turns out to be my Meganium, which isn't too big of a problem because it wasn't meant to be a physical wall, even though it does have quite a bit of HP. I go for a Swords Dance here, predicting to live a hit or something, or be able to live 2 hits, or just a switch or whatever. But he ends up switching, so I get up my Swords Dance, and now I'm like, okay, all I gotta do is live an X-Scissor to get off a +2 Earthquake. And so I'm just praying that he'll live it. He's got all that Sandstorm and Toxic damage on him. He goes for the X-Scissor and the HP's going down, and I barely live, so I get off that +2 Earthquake, which still does not do anything to this Durant. That thing's obviously got quite a bit of defense to boast about. But I sent him a Torkoal knowing that he's going to switch out on whatever, and I think I went for just a Lava Plume to see what he'd do. But yeah, he foddered out his Snorlax, seeing what I would do. So now he kind of knows that I've got Lava Plume and Stealth Rock. I think that's all he knows I have. He's probably assuming that I have the Rapid Spin too, and then like possibly Toxic, which I think that is my moveset. So I send out my Munchlax to take the Scald because, you know, special defense and all that. Yeah, it doesn't do that much, so as long as he doesn't get the burn, I can take these for days. I think I'm just going to go for another Metronome and see what luck will give me. So he sends out his Victory Bell, question, Shofu, and obviously he got that from Shofu. I'm going to go for a Stomp with the Metronome, which is nice because I got that little stab bonus. So now look, his Victory Bell is at half health already. It's pretty nice. He does have a Black Sledge though, so that's going to be a problem. I predict him to go for a Swords Dance, expecting me to go for a Metronome and get something stupid, but he actually just straight up goes for the Leaf Blade, and that kind of sucked because I switched in my Weavile trying to get some damage off him. I also didn't remember that these things have Sucker Punch, so if I knew he had Sucker Punch, I would have just gone for the Choice Banded Ice Shard, but I actually went for the Ice Punch, knowing that I'd outspeed and not thinking about the Sucker Punch. So yeah, my Weavile kind of got owned there. He could have had a few more good hits in him if I would have went for the Ice Shard and just taken that thing out. But now I'm just left between my Munchlax and my Leafeon, I believe. No wait, I've still got Torkoal. So Torkoal, Munchlax, and Leafeon. I've got to save Leafeon for a late game sweep, so I switched that thing out. Plus he's intimidated. I don't think I can OHKO the Crocodile there. But he's going to switch out to his Durant, who takes some more rocks damage. So it's looking like an okay matchup for me. I can just go for a rest after he goes for the Iron Head. But unfortunately he gets that flinch. You know, it is a 30% chance, so it's not really that much to rage over. Plus it just gives me a free switch into my Torkoal, who can totally wall this thing, fire off a Lava Plume, and kill it. Which makes it so that my Leafeon doesn't have anything that resists its grass moves. But he actually decides to switch out, get an Intimidate off, but not really because, you know, it doesn't matter. I'm special attacking anyway, and I have White Smoke. Get off a Lava Plume, doesn't get the burn. Too bad about that, but, you know, I'm pretty sure I can live one of his hits. I believe he goes for a Stone Edge, predicting my Leafeon to come in to take the Earthquake. But, you know, that doesn't kill me, even though it is a crit. I mean, Juan, you just hacks me out this whole game. But anyway, I go for Lava Plume and I get the burn, so it's like he got a crit, I got a burn, sure. I guess we can call that even. And now I'm going to be able to take his next Earthquake, actually. If I would have switched to Leafeon, he would have taken it even better. But I didn't want to do all that over-predicting shenanigans and whatever, so I figured if I can kill this thing with my Torkoal, my Leafeon should be able to stand a chance as long as he doesn't run like max speed on his Seadra or whatever. So I send in my Leafeon. As he sends in that thing, I'm pretty sure it's just gonna die to rocks. Yeah, there it goes, dies to rocks. So now he's got his Seadra left and his Raichu. If his Seadra's max speed, then it'll outspeed me since I was Adamant Nature, but it turns out it wasn't, or like I underestimated my guy's speed. So I actually kill him with a Leaf Blade, and now it's just Raichu versus Leafeon. So I've got a little bit of Sandstorm and Life Orb damage going for me. And he's got the Hidden Power Ice, and he's going to outspeed because I think he's Choice Scarf. So he's going to go for the HP Ice, and I barely live, and I get off that Leaf Blade, but I have a Life Orb, so it's actually going to kill me after I take him out. But since his Pokemon fainted first, it counts it as a win for me. So yeah, great game, Sweaty. Roulettes are so much fun. Make sure to go check out his channel. Make sure to go check out my channel if you haven't. And of course, there's always the previous battle/LP part to check out if you haven't. Yeah, I think that's about it for me. And thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time. Oh wait, Leo says hi, and Sweaty says hi too. And he's more Mexican than Leo.